Hi everyone. In this presentation, I want to share two story. This two story is related to a topic of digital transformation, and this two story is come from a book which called the Digital Transformation Playbook. This book's author is David Rogers, and I read this book recently because the works the mission of my work recently is to research some material of digital transformation. And the first story is about Encyclopedia Britannica, and the second story is about factory. The first story is about the transformation of Encyclopedia Britannica. Encyclopedia Britannica is a very famous and a very professional encyclopedia, and it has a long history. It began in 1768, and now it have maybe more than 250 years old history. But recently, in fact, it faced a huge challenge because because the because of the internet, and or we call it World Wide Web. After human invent internet, a lot of people, they can search or they can access information by computer, and a lot of information is free and easy to take. For example, there's a very powerful encyclopedia, internet encyclopedia called Wikipedia. It have it can provide a lot of information on internet. So so in Encyclopedia Britannica, they have to do something to cope with this situation. Um, in fact, they have their last print in 2012. So their books their books are losing their 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 impaction to the world. So Encyclopedia Britannica, they tried some method. They made CD-ROM before, but it did not work. Uh, Microsoft have had did the same thing, but they even Microsoft even do it for free, but it losing money because the provide information by CD-ROM seem like it's not a very profitable way to doing business. So the Encyclopedia Britannica, they have to ask themselves a fundamental question, which is what is their value to their clients? And so they try to change how they work. They they start to focus on the education market, K-12 education market. Um, their core value is to provide their clients the higher quality information or the higher the educational materials. So they try to do some uh, a lot of media products or by a lot of different channels to provide their K-12 clients, and they still have their core ability or their core strength, which is their editorial quality and their educational service. And by the time they stop printing their print set, publishing their print set. In fact, the sales represented by the print set is only 1% uh, of their business. But now they are already as profitable as they have ever been. So in this story, we can see the Encyclopedia Britannica. They have a huge change in how they doing their business to adapt to this new situation, which is the era of digital time. And the second story is about factory. This is the factory before human invent electricity. Before electricity, the factory need to build near some natural resource, like they need to build the factory near the river because they have to use the water, take power by water through these tools called water wells. And or after uh, and later human invent coal-fired engines. They can produce power by steam, but it still have a lot of limitation, like location and like the how the power to provide by in the factory. So basically, the factory still have to be designed based on the power. It has a lot of limitation. Okay, and then after human invented electricity, it had a huge change of how people build factory because the electricity can provide power by more efficiently and more better way in the factory. So now people can build factory in a totally new way before the electricity was invented. Now they can build factory based on the optimal order of work. So and there's a lot of limitations of size and the location of factory is no longer no longer exist. So 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 basically, it's a totally new way to build factory in, and it have a huge change of of the of the situation of this industry. Then so so we can see when a new technology was invented, it will bring huge change to huge impact to a lot of industry. And if people who insist use their old way to doing business, they will lose their lose their competitive to other company. And today we have a similar situation, like some new digital born business like Google or Amazon. This company is like the electrical company of the early electrification era, because this new company, they doing the business in a totally new way. They can the 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 way they doing business is totally different from the the old company doing, and they will have uh, disrupted effect on this uh, old company and the market. So the digital transformation is this is about to 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 study how company should have some plan to help them to using this new technology or adapting to this new situation. Okay, and that's my presentation. Thank you.